Hi, this is Andrew at 29. Today we're going to be showing you how to import and export data via phpMyAdmin. Knowing how to import and export data via phpMyAdmin is pretty useful, for example, if you're wanting to clone a website, so you're moving perhaps a database from one package to another. So to get started, we first want to manage the hosting package that we're doing this on. So we'll just select Manage there. Once we've done this, if we have the database in place, we just want to go to phpMyAdmin. Once we've gone to phpMyAdmin, we then can see a database. So this is the database that we've configured beforehand, and we can see an option to log in. So from this point, you just want to select Login. Once we've done this, we can now see the phpMyAdmin interface. So essentially just a GUI in order to manage your SQL database. From here, in order to import, we need to select the database from the left-hand side. So from here, we just go here and click. Once we've done this, we then just want to select the import option to import. Once we've then selected import, we'll then be given the option to browse our local machine for the SQL file in question. So from here, just press choose file. Then all you want to do is select the .sql file that you have, that you've made, or that you've been given. Once you've done that, just press open. From this point, you now just want to select go, and this will then upload the .sql file. All being well, you should then see the following saying that the import has successfully finished, etc, etc. And from here we can see that my tables have imported. This is just a default WordPress database, so it's nothing special, but we can indeed see that it has imported. So in terms of exporting, it's not too difficult. It's pretty much the same sort of process. All we want to do is make sure that the database is selected, as we did so earlier, by just selecting it there on the left hand side, and then selecting export. We have two options here, quick and custom. Custom is essentially just a facility that allows you to select which tables are exported with the database dump. But for this purpose, we just want to select quick, and this will export the database in its entirety. We can also choose the format here, but more often than not, you're just wanting SQL. So from this point, we now just want to select Go. Once we've selected Go, this will then just export the table as we need it. This will export the database as we need it to our local machine. That's essentially how you import and export data via phpMyAdmin. As I say, it can be very useful if you're wanting to clone a database from 120i package to another. So hopefully this has shown you how to do so, or at least import and export a database. If you have any issues, please do get in touch and we'll be more than happy to help.